snacks.
What it do, snackers and snackers? It's your boy Gage. This, thanks K,
Yeah!
is hashtag ICYMI, which happens to be last week's news. So, without any further ado, let's do.
Number one.
My K! My man, you my man. Hey, so listen, number one, PlayStation 4 Professionals. The professional version. PlayStation 4 Pro was announced last week, September 7th, at the PlayStation meeting, which was held in New York, in the Big Apple, in the Sony theater. Maybe it's the PlayStation theater. I'm not sure. I don't know that it matters. Either way, it was in the theater. The conference was boring, but there was great information. So, here's what happened. They brought out Andrew House. That's the guy. He says, hey, we're changing some things. Here's a new, smaller version of the PS4. It's not called the PS4 Slim, but it's replacing the PS4. Even though it's slim, it's just called PS4. Then, it's time to take this to the next level. That's, in case you didn't know, when you go up and to the right, that's next level. It's time to take this to the next level. PlayStation 4 Pro. Not the Neo, not the 4K. There's a reason why that is. PlayStation 4 Pro. It's gonna almost do 4K. Aha! But it'll be the closest thing to 4K gaming you can get in the console, and you can do it this year, which is important. There will also be HDR, and we're gonna do HDR updates even for old PlayStations, the ones from 2013. So even if you don't buy this new box, which is $400, not bad. Same price as the original PlayStation 4 when it came out 3 years ago in 2013. By the way, the new PlayStation 4, which is the slim one, they're not calling the slim, $300. Not bad. Even though an Xbox One S is more powerful, does 4K, and has an Ultra 4K Blu-ray player in it. Anyway, not a great show. Decent information. Showcase some seriously good games, including Mass Effect 4 Andromeda. I digress. You know, it's fine. I digress. I couldn't see it in 4K because I don't have a 4K. If you saw it in 4K, you probably really saw a difference. I didn't. But I will. I'm going to get a 4K TV, and then I might get rid of the one I have, and it's possible. What did you think of that? Let me know while we move on to number two. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Number two.
So, number two, the Apple folks. Yep, half-eaten fruit people.
Yeah!
Kay's excited. He's one of those guys. So Apple had an event the same day as Sony had an event. And they announced, well, what we all expected. The iPhone 7. It's gonna have a new camera. You excited about that, Kay?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's gonna be pretty. Did you get one? You will.
Yes.
You will. He hasn't. He will. But more importantly, Nintendo is going to finally make their cell phone mobile gaming debut that's not on their own handheld platform this December in the form of Super Mario Run. That is exciting. Oh, and there was this little thing about Pokemon Go coming to the Apple Watch as an app. That was kind of important. Kay, what else stood out to you about the Apple event?
It was really the camera. And
We got that.
I hated the fact that it only had it on the bigger one.
What'd you think about those really expensive headphones and no headphone jack?
Ugh.
Ugh! I say don't do it.
Number three.
The FCC is voting to make it so that cable companies cannot force you to have a cable box in order to get service from them. See, the cable companies make millions, probably billions of dollars in cable box rental fees. Because you're not allowed to own it, you have to rent it from them if you want to watch their service at your house. So, it looks like what's going to happen is they are looking at forcing cable companies to allow people to use apps built into their TVs or set-top boxes that aren't the cable boxes, like possibly an Xbox or a PlayStation 4, maybe a Roku, an Apple TV, in order to actually get content from the cable company instead of having to use their cable box, thereby not being able to charge you a fee to have the box. I'm sure they'll try to work some way around that, but could just be a price hike. This is a good thing, I think, because most people are cutting the cords anyway, because most people don't see that it's worth it to pay the fee for cable just for internet. And I like this idea. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this idea and the ones I previously spoke about. I think they're all important things. We may not agree, but if we don't, I'm probably right, and you should say so in comments. Hit the like, share, and subscribe, or do whatever K puts in the box. And I'll see y'all later. Toodles and loos.
Loading snacks.